Private schools have already been a class gap. The original Ivy Leagues, for example, have always discriminated who gets access, and then for a while from way more than class. I do fear this gap widening as education gets more and more underfunded, and that group is going to be smaller and smaller, though, because economic inequality works where only a few can have the money to do things like this. I also worry about this with AI, both on here and when I give talks or do workshops on the unwritten rules of work. People frequently say to me, like, oh, well, all of these unwritten rules issues, they're going to go away with AI. No, they won't. AI isn't a completely humanless system. AI is programmed by someone. And if the programming is done by a very small group of similar people, like a lot of it has been, Silicon Valley is not heterogeneous. This is just going to widen gaps in some ways. Now, if you've seen my LinkedIn Lives that I do with my friend Raquel, who's from Brazil, she's pointed out that AI has helped her in some ways because it can make her language sound more American and more that type of American, the upper middle class white. But I also worry that this would just eradicate more language differences, more nuance, which is probably the goal of a lot of things. But we will lose so much beauty if we let that happen. I am not anti-technology. I'm very pro-innovation, but I do worry about small groups of monolithic people controlling our algorithms, encoding how we're going to communicate or how things are produced in AI, because the internet was also made with public funding. And it's recent enough that many of us are adults who were paying taxes at the time that it was. So like we paid for the internet. And now it's controlled by a very small group. And that's not a conspiracy theory. You can look that up. Really good book on this is Doppelganger by Naomi Klein. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful and you want to learn more, join my school linked in my bio. It's where I do all of my courses and I have weekly group coaching. If you want to ask me about your situation one-on-one, you can book some time on my calendar. The first 20 minutes are free and one-on-one coaching is available for purchase. But if you want to test the waters first, I recommend joining my Thursday call in my school community where you can learn from other people, network, and ask me questions live. Leave a comment if you'd like to see a video about a particular topic or a course in my school.